Hello, my name is Keith, and today we're going to demonstrate the installation of a juice box on a Can-Am Spyder. Here we've got our juice box. We've already removed the panels and the splash guard for the back end to get to the O2 sensor for the Can-Am Spyder. And now we can go ahead and lift up the seat, and we're going to lay out the juice box according to the instructions so that we can facilitate the installation. Alright, I'm going to lay out the juice box now. The first thing we need to do is install the adhesive back to Velcro to the unit. Stick one on the back there, and the other piece we're going to take and stick under here, under the frame. Make sure that's good and secure. This will help us during the installation to make sure the juice box doesn't keep falling off. Next thing we want to do is take the long juice box harness and shove it between the frame and the air box to the other side. There we go, just like that. Next we have the right side injector, the shorter harness here. And we're going to place this just kind of loosely right here for now, just to lay it out. We've got the ground lead. This is eventually going to hook up right over here, so we can just leave this here for now. And then we have the O2 sensor harness, which we're going to route underneath this panel here on top of the fuel tank to the back of the bike. Alright, so we want to locate the O2 sensor harness, which is located right here. You reach in there, press down the button to disconnect it. Then we can take our juice box harness, go ahead and plug in the male to the female and the female to the male, like so. And now we're completely finished with the O2 sensor installation. All right, now we're back up to the front of the Spyder. We're going to try to find the injector up here. It's actually very difficult to see, so we'll have the camera zoom on in. And we're going to look for this in between these wires. There's going to be a injector harness that has some green tape on it right there. Okay. Now we're going to use a long screwdriver to reach in there and press the wire clip so that it disconnects. The connector on the Can-Am Spyder is the same as on the juice box. What needs to happen in there is to actually press this down in order to release the connector so you can pull it off. So now we're going to reach in here and see if we can locate it and get it to disconnect. I've got it, and I'm going to reach in and pull on the wires. Take the screwdriver out, and there's our connector right there. Looks very similar to the juice box connector. So then we can go ahead and install the juice box connector onto that one, and then we will reach back in here and plug this back in. This is somewhat of a difficult thing, but just take your time and you'll be able to get it on there. So once we've finished installing the right side injector, we're going to go ahead and connect the ground lead to this bolt here located on the frame and the gas tank. Now we're going to go to the other side of the bike and we're going to install the left side injector. Okay, so we've got our left side injector, which we pushed through the frame and the airbox earlier, located right here. You can route this around in this direction, and right up in here is the connector we're looking for, and it's the same as this one as well, just like on the other side. So there's a wire that you're going to push to release it. So I'm going to reach my hand up here, and you can see it right there where my finger's touching. Press it and push back with your finger, and maybe get your other hand in there on the other side and actually pull it off, and there's our connector. Next thing I'm going to do is install the juice box onto the injector like so. Reach back around in here like this. You may need both hands to get up there and guide it. Like so, and it's installed. Okay, so the juice box is now installed. Before buttoning up and putting all the panels back on, get your zip ties that are supplied with the juice box and zip tie the harness up in certain locations to make sure that it does not come in contact with any moving parts or heated parts. So the juice box is installed. After you button up the bike, the juice box is already pre-programmed to run with our exhaust system, and you should be set to go. However, if you feel like you want to make any adjustments to the juice box, you can grab the instructions that are provided with the juice box. And on the second page, we've got some settings. And on the back of the first page, we describe how to make adjustments to your juice box. Thank you very much. I hope this video was helpful.